Welcome to C# for Crestron programming. In this video, we will begin the process of working with smart objects and user interface projects. Our goal for this video is to understand the process of incorporating a .sgd file into a Simple Sharp Pro program. We will begin by examining this Vision Tools Pro E project that we will be working with. The project was created as an XPanel 2.0 Smart Graphics panel, has a single page and a single subpage included. Our three smart objects of interest are a D-pad, a button list vertical, and a vertical subpage reference list. Join numbers have been applied to the subpage controls, and smart object IDs applied to the smart objects. There is also a single formatted text field for displaying the details of our interactions. When used in UI projects, smart objects require a process to be connected to logic programming. To prepare for this connection, we must compile the VT Pro project to generate a Smart Graphics definition file, or .sgd. Once the compilation is complete, we need to tell our logic programming about this file. Here is a simple Windows program created for a CP4N processor with a Crestron XPanel defined on the Ethernet slot. To access the smart objects, from the programming side of Simple, we right-click on the XPanel and select Manage GUI Extenders. Select your panel and browse. Once you find the SGD file, commit changes. Below the XPanel, we now see one GUI extender for each smart object defined and can access their I/O for programming. The process in Simple Sharp Pro is somewhat similar. In Visual Studio 2019, we will be starting with a C# class library.NET framework project called Smart Objects. At this point, the NuGet package for Crestron.simplesharp.sdk .program package has been installed, and the default class, class1.cs file, has been removed. In our control system.cs file, we have added in our using statement for Crestron.simplesharppro.ui, Crestron.simplesharp.crestron.io, and system.collections.generic. We will need components of these namespaces later on. You can see we have already globally declared our XPanel for Smart Graphics, and will complete the remainder of our programming within the try-catch of default constructor for the control system. System events and all inserted comments have been removed for clarity. Our first action will be to instantiate and register our panel. If we were interested in any standard digital, analog, or serial signal from the panel, we would also subscribe to the Direct Sig Change event to capture these inputs. However, smart objects do not trigger through this event. The SGD file for the UI project can be handled several ways. For our purposes, we will import it into our projects as an existing item and set its properties to copy always. This will include the SGD file in the compiled output and host it locally on the processor in the application directory. Now, we need to tell the program where to get the file. Using components of the Crestron IO namespace, we utilize path.combine and directory.getApplication directory to build a properly formatted string for the file location on the processor. This allows you to load into any program slot you would like. Next, we tap Confirm that the file is found and use the Load Smart Objects method to connect the SGD file to our panel definition. This is similar to managing GUI extenders in Simple Windows. You have now seen how to import the SGD file into a Simple Sharp Pro program, and how to load the SGD file into the panel definition. In our next video, we will deal with accessing the SIG change events for our smart objects. Thank you for watching.